I'm Ross. That is Ian. This is a beer, and this is also a beer. The Halls Harbor Sunset Ale, a 5.4% alcohol by volume, made by the fine folks at Wayfarer's Ale Society. The Halls Harbor Sunset Ale is a hoppy but not bitter pale ale that boasts a bold flavor profile. Citrus notes are complemented by chocolate flavors from roasted malt, resulting in a beautifully colored and refreshing beer as unique as the Bay of Fundy sunsets. I'm getting a little citrus out of that, actually. Yeah, that's a very sweet citrus to it, I feel.
Plenty of flavour. Quite a bit of body. It's got more to it than a pale ale.
I'm getting a little bit of like a lime shandy or a radler out of this. This mixes and merges. If you don't like any citrus in your beer, you won't like this.
I like this a lot. It's so smooth. It's really easy.
I think I'm getting a weird honey taste just because of the vague sweetness of the citrus.
I'm liking this beer. This is cool.
I very much like. I like this more than I thought I would, but it is so smooth. There's and the delicious flavor of it. There's a tiny little note of bitter, and the hops are in there, but everything else
is very smooth. And if he's talking about a creamy mouthfeel to it, it had a nice creamy head on it at the beginning.
It did.
And it was very smooth. I found that really quite very smooth and very rewarding and not too heavy. So I'm marking mine out of 8 for the lobster legs. I'm giving that a 6.5 legger.
If it's not a 6.5, it's a 7. Up next is the Off Track Alias Pale Ale, which is a 5.5%. A crisp, full-bodied, and refreshing ale that is great for all occasions. This pale is a great blend of citrus notes, along with hints of both floral and spicy characteristics. An excellent choice for those who enjoy a refreshing pale, and also those who are just getting into the wonderful world of craft beer. That is not very strong scented, and I'm not sure if it's my imagination or not, but I am getting more malt than hops. It is not super hoppy.
Well, slightly more amber than red, I think. Not even slightly more. This looks to me like an amber ale. Wow.
Less smooth.
A little more hoppy.
Slight bite at the back. I don't think I understand what a pale ale is anymore.
I like this, but
I do too.
Quite as much as the Sunset Ale.
Agreed. So yeah, 6 out of 8 legs and no more for this one.
I don't think it has the aftertaste of an IPA at all.
The Off Track is pretty good, pale ale wise, and it leans more towards the bitter than towards like a malty amber or red. I mean, I've been alive for a few decades, and I have learned not everyone's poop smells the same. It's ale, and here's a picture of a cat.